3 years ago, Coin 6 spoke with a Vancouver man who was waiting for a life-saving heart transplant. He had just gotten word that all of the heart transplant doctors at OHSU had quit and that program was being suspended. Well, some dark days were ahead, but in tonight's Positive Vibes segment, an update on how he's doing today.
It's like your house is on fire and the fire department went on strike. You know what I mean?
When we spoke with Russ Dunn 3 years ago, he was in a bad spot. Russ was one of 20 patients on OHSU's waiting list for a life-saving heart transplant when he got news the program was being suspended. At the time, it was the only program in Oregon.
They said that we will take care of your travel expenses and lodging if you have to travel to another facility. And so that was a great help.
Russ was directed to the University of Washington's program, but turned down because of his age. Then Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles agreed to take on his case, all with the clock ticking. He was raised to a level 1 patient, meaning he needed a new heart, and soon. And last year, before Thanksgiving, one arrived.
They make a big deal of telling you we have an offer for a heart.
It was an offer he couldn't refuse, and the surgery was a success. Russ felt an immediate change.
I just felt stronger and I could breathe again, whereas I didn't realize, because it's so slow, I didn't realize how poor my lung capacity was.
The heart was from a man in his 40s. Earlier this year, Russ wrote to that man's family.
I was laying awake at night, not being able to sleep, thinking about the family. And after I wrote a letter, which was in March, I slept like a baby.
He never heard back, but he felt better knowing he'd let them know he was taking care of their son's heart. This past Thanksgiving, Russ celebrated 1 year with his new heart at his son's house. He says hope got him through. His one piece of advice to others: listen to your body when there are signs something is off.
Life is a gift, and you don't know if there's going to be a tomorrow.
I'm so glad he's doing well. Now, Providence Health now has a heart transplant program, which is where Russ goes for his checkups. And worth noting, OHSU reactivated its program in August of 2019, and they've since performed 12 heart transplants.